Here are my 5 tips for how you can survive inflation. So the first thing that we did is at the end of 2022, we implemented a strict budget. We really went through our budget line by line and decided how much less we wanted to spend on everything. But not only that, we also implemented a method of sticking to it. And this is what I call budgeting by habit. I know it can really be a pain to track your budget. We do track our budget, but we do that on a monthly basis. What we do week by week is track our habits. So let's say our budget for eating out is $400. So every week that would be $100 for the two of us. We ask ourselves, what kind of eating out habits do we need to implement in order to stick to that $100? What that means in our case is that once a week we allow ourselves to eat at a proper restaurant where the two of us spend $50. Once a week we go to the food court or someplace like IKEA where the two of us would only spend $30. And once a week we would go somewhere like to a cafe or so where we only get a sandwich or soup or something like that and only spend $20. At the same time, we have a rule that we do not go out to fine dining places that cost something like $100 to $150 except for special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, and so on. So that was actually already the second thing. So the first thing to reduce our budget was actually redoing our budget. The second thing was budgeting by habits. And number 3 is planning our purchases. So in the past, what we would do is just every week go out to the store and then buy whatever we need without having a shopping list. Now, we usually do not go to the groceries without a shopping list, because if you don't have a shopping list, it is really so easy to just buy anything that comes to mind and anything that you just have an appetite for in the moment. And we also started to really manage and monitor our purchases on Amazon. We started using subscribe and save, where you can save 15% if you subscribe to 5 items or more. And those are usually the things that we would have bought anyway. For example, coffee. We drink coffee every day, twice a day, and we consume so much coffee. So rather than buying an $8, $10 small packet of coffee, we buy them in 2-pound packages. And what we also do, and I think this is tip number 4 now, is that where in the past we ordered from Walmart like 3 or 4 times a month, and with that had to pay 4 times the delivery fees, now we kind of consolidate all of our orders to once a month. We only order once a month, so we only pay that delivery fee once. And of course, that means that we do not buy as many fresh items from Walmart, but mostly buy staple items, dry items, canned items that you can just keep for a long time. The 5th thing that we also do is that nowadays we do a lot of food prepping. And guys, I cannot tell you how much money food prepping actually saves. If every day you cook something else, you have to buy all sorts of ingredients, right? But if we do food prepping and then eat 3 of the same meals in a row, then we actually save a lot of money because we can buy the ingredients in bulk and there is less waste, and sometimes we even get a discount. For example, if I go to the butcher's, it's cheaper to buy 3 pounds of stewing beef rather than just 1 pound. So let me just re-summarize. Here are my 5 tips for how you can survive inflation. Number 1 is to redo your budget. Set up your budget again from scratch and go through line by line and find out where you can possibly save more money. Number 2 is to budget by habits. Instead of just tracking the money you spend, track your habits. For example, ask yourself, how many times do you allow yourself to eat out? Number 3 is to meal prep. By doing meal prepping, you save a lot of food waste and thereby save a lot of money. Number 4 is to start signing up for Amazon Subscribe, because if you subscribe to 5 items or more, you can save 15% of the cost. And number 5, order staples in bulk, for example, from Walmart once a month, because you save yourself delivery costs. Instead of ordering 5 times, 4 times a month, just order once a month so you only pay the delivery fee once. Like the report said, prices will still rise by about 5 to 7%. We want to still keep our budget at the same level as it is now. I'll make sure that I'll track my budget, and then maybe later on, mid this year or end of this year, I will provide you with another update, and let's see what happens then. Okay guys, I hope that this video was useful to you and that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.